Hey everybody, it's Dr. Trent Corey, and I just want to talk about fatigue today. And I just got back from a plane flight and across the country and didn't get much sleep last night, but I still went out and got my run done. And I thought it was important to get back to sync up to nature. So, taking those runs when you don't feel great is still pretty important. However, you got to realize when you are fatigued that you need to be aware of how your mechanics are going to be, and usually they're going to be a little more rough. And so you got to take it a little easier, and you got to be more mindful of that gentle fall forward and relaxing as much as you can. I remember it kind of took me back to when I was in college and I was running 80-mile weeks and, not sleeping much. And, you just had this training effect of just feeling fatigued, and I always thought it was like swimming in tiredness. You just had to deal with that effect, and you had to make sure that you were as efficient as possible. And actually, it's a gift. You can learn how to become more efficient, allowing your body to move with its mechanics, move better, try not to force things as much because you're tired. You don't want to do that. So, you kind of want to find a lazy way, but really, Vince Lombardi said, fatigue makes cowards of us all. And a lot of times we kind of wimp out when we need to be going on and forward. And especially for you guys out there who are trying to marathon train or, try to run farther runs, or I have some clients who want to try to run hood to coast. That's an overnight run where you're running anywhere between 4 and 8 miles 3 times. So you could be running over 20 miles in a 24-hour period. And, you got to be ready for times like that. And you got to know how you're going to act when you fatigue. And many people, I look at their gait analysis and it might look pretty good, when they just come in fresh from the clinic, but it's also an important data point to know what do they look like on mile 10 of their half marathon, or what do they look like at mile 22 of their marathon, because it's going to look dramatically different. And then the more you kind of focus on the form aspects that we teach in the things I teach in my running classes, and the mechanical things I help people improve on, that helps us to gain the strength and then also the endurance to make sure that we are going to stay as mechanically sound as possible, stay efficient, and run as best as we can when we feel tired and we feel like we don't want to go any further, and we know that the impact forces are going to be harder. So really taking advantage of all those things when we're tired on days like I have today, or any other days you're having out there. Just make sure that you're focusing on this, making those days when you're fatigued, making those an opportunity to become a better runner. So I hope this was helpful, and I'd like to hear comments below and just give me some give me some pointers of how I can make information to you much more effective, and I really want to give the best information out there for you. Anybody with knee pain out there, be happy to look at you and see what's going on. I do free evaluations. I can also do free gait analysis. So if you have any pictures of or running videos of you going by, I can show what mechanical things you need to work on. And so also you can download my ebook, which is called Outrun Knee Pain, and it gives you a lot of good advice that you can help to improve your form. So. And also make yourself a better runner, and hopefully make running much more enjoyable. So that's all for now. This is Dr. Trent Corey from Find Yourself Running, and I wish you all the best out there, and happy running.